What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Skeph's Comic Knowledge. Thanks for tuning in tonight. So, let's just get right to it. Tonight, I got a CGC unboxing from a CGC in-house private signing. This one, I am so excited for, and just ready to open up and find out. It's one book, one lonely single book. Hopefully this isn't like a 20-minute video about one book. And just got this back the other day. Waiting to unbox it. Can't wait to do it now. But I sent it a book in for the Frank Miller signing at CGC had. It was a pricey signing. I think like all in, it was like $130. This is the John Carter Warlord of Mars, issue number 18. So it's an older book. It's actually Frank Miller's very first Marvel interior work. I think it's DC one, and there was like an independent company he did. But this is the very first Marvel interior work that he did for John Carter, Warlord of Mars, which I thought was kind of cool. The book was actually a CGC old label, like I think like the first gen label, 9.4. So like this is a good grade for old label, old book, things like that. And so I decided I actually had it cracked. I cracked it here, and I was gonna send it to the guy I normally get my books pressed by, but I needed to get it sent away. It was like a last minute decision that I wanted to do. So I'm like, all right, I gotta get it sent away. I need it pressed. So I ended up using a local guy here, and it looked good. It was a 9.4, and I'm like, all right, like it has potential a little bit. It didn't have much. It had like a little bit of potential. I did make a mistake though. I didn't purchase the grader's notes. I didn't do it because it was a 9.4. I looked at it and I'm like, all right. I don't know. It looks like I cracked it open. I looked at it. I'm like, all right. It looked like a 9.4 old label. I didn't purchase the grader notes because like I think it depends on the book and when it came out. But this grader, they wanted to charge like $20 for the grader notes. I'm like, hard pass. Maybe I should have done it. I don't know. I'm like, it looked like a 9.4, so we had it pressed. It looked good. There's a couple notable things on it, and I thought like, all right, let's see if it comes back. Get a signed ready because if it comes back at 9.4, it's a hard book to come by. So let's just stop me rambling and let's see what we did. I'm ready. All right, let's just get to it. So it's a cool cover. So like, check this out. So it's John Carter, Warlord of Mars. Oh, okay. I'm like, where did he sign it? Oh, well, that's a little disappointing. I thought I put like the bubble down here in this area. And I did request like a color that wasn't black. So that's a little disappointing. Kind of right there on the title. I mean, all right. Moving on. Okay. All right. So let's see how we did, right? So CGC old label 9.4 had to press locally. Didn't get the grader's notes. Maybe a mistake. But let's hope for the best. Let's hope for a 9.4. What? All right. Okay. All right. So it didn't come back a 9.4 or a 9.2. Came back in a 9.0. Well, it can't win them all, right? Oh man. Okay. So 9.0. Man. All right. Sorry, guys. Should have got those grader notes. 9.0 for next time. All right, so 9.0. The reason I was kind of hesitant, or at least I thought, so there is I didn't see it earlier. So the small corner here, that was, I guess, looked like it got pressed out. It has still a smallest little thing, and that's what was in the case on the 9.4. So all right, maybe press it out. And then there was a slight scuff there on that top right side. So that was there when it was the 9.4. I really can't see anything else. There might be one there, like one little spine tick. So, all right. You know what? Whew, at the end of the day, you know, I got a book signed by Frank Miller. Did it all go right? I mean, no. I mean, not. I mean, come on now, not really. It's here though. It's here. It's a 9.0, not a 9.4. So, like, what are things I can learn from this? What can we do going forward, right? Like, how can I learn from this to not make... This was a lot. So I'm like, all right, spend 1/3. You know what I mean? Just, like, it's great to have the man signature on one of the first works, but, like, for me, like, little tidbits, little nitpicking. I mean, I did kind of request a color. Don't really like it's over the title. Really can't see it that well. I mean, I think it went from a 9.4 to 9.0. So, all right. I'll look at the graded notes later and see kind of what happened. I'll pin them to the comments down below. So we're gonna figure out what to do with this thing. I'm gonna figure out what to do with this. This is very interesting. I'm gonna take some time to think about this. But yeah, so I guess now I know. Graded notes purchased no matter what, because like let's say the graded notes said that there were scuffing on the front cover, right? Or like rubbing, then I'm like, all right, probably not worth the crack since it's already at a 9.4. So, you know, it was a long time ago. I think it was graded like 10 years ago, 10, 12 years ago that I was graded. So, like, you know, critiques change, things of that nature. So, this was maybe not the best ideal situation to crack it. But lesson learned. Lesson learned. So, we'll kind of see where it goes. But yeah, this is interesting. This is a... It's okay. Look at this thing. Let's show this off again. Let's show this beautiful ASM 100. Look at this beautiful ASM 100 graded 8.0 to a 9.0. This is awesome. This is like doing the homework done correctly. The Frank Miller one was like, all right, it was a rush job. I kind of sent in last minute because I don't want to miss it. But I'm like, all right, it's here. It's a 9.0. So I'm not sure what the value is at a 9.0 with a signature. I know a 9.0 of this copy isn't really worth much, if anything. Don't think so. So we'll see. But guys, that is it. Simple, sweet, to the point. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm here to help. Just want to make sure everyone has like the best possible experience when they're getting the books graded. So this was a learning experience, shall we call it, going forward. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Short, to the point. This coming week, though, stay tuned. I'm going to be dropping my video on some details for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Because, I mean, like, we're like 8 something. That's close enough, right, to give away some details on it. I am hyped. It's going to be epic. I know it is. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Skeff, out.